Last season for the Chicago Bulls, man, was a roller coaster. A roller coaster to say the least. As you like, last season was crazy, man. Last season was a whole range of emotions, ranging from, man, we're gonna be really good. We get a chance to possibly make it deep into the playoffs. We got a good team, and man, everything was going good. Like hope nobody can beat us and winning. To depression. Whole bunch of depression and a whole bunch of stuff that just went off the cliff. But now the season is almost upon us, and what do I expect from my favorite team? What do I expect going into this upcoming season? Now, it's a lot of questions that I have to, answer and think about and go through before I actually get there. But I'm excited, man. Like, as a Bulls fan, I'm excited to see what's next. But it's a lot of questions this team, some questions we're going to see play out, and questions that, I hope, we able to, get through, and questions that we able to answer. But I mean, where do I even start? Where do I even start? Lonzo Ball. So I'm gonna need, as the season is coming up. Now, for me, I said I'd give it until at least September for this question to be answered. But I'm gonna need a more clear status on my guy Lonzo, man. Lonzo has been out since January 14th. The recent updates we have on him from Casey Johnson have not been really encouraging, which scares the living daylights out of me. But hopefully we could get some updates on Lonzo, man. Hopefully they positive, man, because Lonzo is a huge part of this team, and without him, we don't do as good like as we seen in the playoffs and like the last bit of the regular season. So hopefully that knee is right, but it's really concerning, man, because we could honestly start the year without Lonzo. Probably not for a long period of time, but like every game where you miss Lonzo, it's not good, to say the least. Now, now of course we signed Dragic, as like insurance, and honestly for me personally, I think it would be a solid stopgap until you can get Lonzo back. Io is coming back. Happy to see his development, how and what he turns to, because he's going to be a big part of this team, heading into the future and the now. So hopefully we can see some improvement from Io. But having those two guards are solid, to at least give us some time to where we can get Lonzo back. But man, then you got Coby White, which who knows? Who in the world knows if he's going to even be on this team? Hopefully, me personally, I wouldn't mind, letting him go and see if you can get something, as far as adding to your depth at that forward position. But who knows? Question mark. Yeah, whole bunch of question marks. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine had an eventful summer. Zach LaVine got paid, he got his money, but most importantly, he got his knee figured out. He got his knee scoped, which is good. Now for me, something I noticed with Zach before the knee injury, man, Zach was really, he was showing some solid signs of defense. He was getting the passing lanes, he was looking spry, and he wasn't deferring from Demar, before that knee injury. But of course, when that knee injury happened, yeah, he was deferring to Demar. He didn't look as aggressive. Going to the hole a lot. Sometimes he shy from contact a lot, but Zach is a tough dude, so he fought through it. So I'm happy, for him from that standpoint. But I'm expecting another level from Zach this season. Of course you have Demar. Demar's going to give you another good season. I don't think it's going to be to the level as we saw him this season, but it's certainly going to be at a clip that we know Demar had. Demar is solid all around every year. So I'm expecting huge things from Demar. But the question is, where does that leave us in the East? Where does that leave us? It's so many teams that improved outside of the Big Four, Big 5-3. You got Boston, Milwaukee, Miami's going to be solid, Philadelphia. Where does that leave us? Like, I think that's the question that's really interesting. And it really, to me, depends on a lot of key things. One, the health of Lonzo, and also two, the development of Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams has to show us something. I'm not saying he has to play at an all-star level, but for us to make that, that next, or get to that next level, Patrick Williams, we have to see improvement from Patrick Williams. He's going on year 3, and I know the excuses for the first 2 years. I can kind of get through and about that, I guess. But hopefully we see hopefully we see a lot of progression for Patrick Williams, as it's going to obviously take us to a whole new level if Patrick Williams can, get, better and improve. But as far as where that puts us in the East, man, it's going to hinge on those two things. It's going to hinge on those two things. So I mean, I guess we'll see. Leave in the comments like where do you see this Bulls team, ending up, man? And if you enjoyed this video, man, share it, like it, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel if you really love this type content, man. But yeah, man, leave in the comments. Where do you think the Bulls are gonna end up? Where do you think the Chicago Bulls will end up? leave it in the comments. But that's pretty much gonna be it for me, man. If you enjoyed this video, man, check out these other videos down below or wherever I have it structured. Check out those videos too.